I mean, it don't get no more peaceful than that.
It don't.
It really don't get more peaceful than that at all, man. It always gives me just a real good feeling that the show is just gonna go absolutely amazing today, man. Absolutely.
But you know what though? It's kind of soothing to the soul. After you had a long day, it's good to hear some do 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 do.
It really is.
It's not that bad.
It isn't that bad, but man, welcome back, everybody. Welcome, good people. I am your boy Vito Flight,
and I am Petrie Perfect.
Welcome to another episode of the Don't Cancel Me podcast, where Real is going to say some of the most craziest things that you can hear, and all he asks from you is, what you gonna ask from him?
Don't cancel me.
That's it. Hey, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, was that my line?
That was your line. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know what my line was.
You know what I'm saying? Just
I didn't read my script this morning.
Hey, it's all right. It's okay. You know, it was a long morning. It was a long morning, long day for everybody. But how you doing, brother? How you doing this week?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. I'm just trying to figure out my lighting situation. I'm like, I might have to change it because I feel like I'm like Two-Face. I'm dark over here, but I'm light over here. So, but I think it's gonna be all right for now. But
man, yeah, I'm trying to figure all of this out too. Like I have like a wall. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Brian sitting and looking at the window and doing everything in the background, I actually have a wall. So I got to work on this whole situation.
Brian be looking like a Lifetime movie.
No, I'm telling you, man, we need to throw him in. If we could find a way to put like him sitting at the window into like a 90s R&B music, it would fit perfectly. It definitely would fit perfectly, bro.
Nah, definitely. And now you see, I got some new stuff. See, still got the same pitch on the floor over here.
Yeah. I like how you pointed at it.
But I added some new stuff right here, though.
Yeah. Let's see the Texans gear, the Texans hat sitting right there. A little bit of Texans gear right behind that bottle of yours.
Got my season ticket. Got my season ticket stuff. I got some stuff cooking up back here. I got a entertainment system thingy I'm gonna put up here. I didn't feel like doing it before the show. I'm gonna put all my Texan stuff on, so they'll be in my background and all my comic book stuff and all that. So it's gonna be pretty dope when I get it all set up.
I feel you. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got Jay. That boy Jay Horn is in the building. New music coming to the DCMP real soon.
Okay.
We're waiting. I saw he dropped a little snippet on his story, and that boy was spitting. He's spitting some real stuff, man. So I can't wait to hear that.
I'm mad project. I missed that, Jay. I'm gonna go listen to it. I missed that.
I don't even think he posted it an hour ago, so it's still up there. You got 23 hours left.
Oh, he just posted
it. He just posted
it. Okay. I'm thinking it was something that was a couple days. Okay.
No.
So
he just posted it. I'm excited to hear what that new project entails, man. Shout out to my beautiful mother as always.
We'll make sure we'll get him on here before the album drops.
Absolutely, my beautiful mother in the chat as always.
Hello, beautiful mother.
That boy C-Sam, bro, I almost fell asleep on that countdown music. Hey, man, listen. You probably had a long day. You just needed some peace, and that's what it was. But now, just give you a little catnap before we get into the ratchetness. That's not where I want to go with that.
It's ignorance.
The ignorance. There we go. The ignorance, man. The ignorance.
Today is all about ignorance. That is the lesson of the day is ignorance.
Because it's a lot of ignorant stuff going on, man.
I think everything. What up, VA? What up? Shout out to VA in the chat. Shout out VA in the chat. To the Prime Podcast.
Yeah, shout out Prime Podcast in this thing, man.
There's a lot of ignorance going on in the world today, and it's just
let's before we get into the ignorance, let's just take a shot, man, because it's some ignorance going on.
You know what? And then before we get to the ignorance, we're gonna take the shot. But before we take this shot, we're gonna tell everybody to make sure y'all go and like and subscribe to the channel. We are at 569. We're trying to get to 600.
31 away, man. 31 away.
That's right. God dang it, boy.
31 away.
That's why you make the big money.
31 away, brother.
Yeah, we almost there, man. Make sure you tell a friend to go like the channel and subscribe. We are trying to get to 600 before the end of the year.
Absolutely.
And then hopefully we can work on next year, getting to where we need to be. So make sure y'all go like and subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a grandma, even if she's in the hospital for hip replacement.
That's crazy.
Right, I'm ready.
That's crazy. If y'all got a drink, man, make sure y'all pull up one, man. Here's another.
And just to let everybody know, we will have an after show on both of our Twitches. So if you don't want the party to stop here, if you don't want that party to stop here, then we can carry over to either one of our Twitch channels as we're gonna be streaming the new Modern Warfare 3 after this. So make sure y'all tune in.
It's gonna get kind of hectic for sure.
I'm gonna share this with the chat. Chaz just texted me. I don't know why she didn't put it in the chat. I think she's trying to make sure I wasn't embarrassed. Can you move that poster over? It is so distracting.
Which one? The one on the far over there? That one? What poster is that?
That's a poster of our big brother Claude that passed away. So that's a picture of all of us. Here, let me see. Let me grab it. Hold on. Let me grab it.
That need to be somewhere closer. It definitely need to be in the frame, low key.
So as you can see, it's a poster of us when we were all a little bit younger.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, that's something.
That's when he passed. That's that Mike.
No. When the Cardigans was popping.
This is definitely when the Cardigans was popping. And I don't think Jonathan not in this picture, so he wasn't cool enough to be with us then. That Brumman.
Is that Ralph up there?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Is that Derek? That's Maurice and Derek, right?
Yeah, that's me right here.
That's you right there, and that's Brandon right there, right? BCal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's gotta be somewhere. That's gotta be somewhere that's like within the frame for sure. That has to be up.
Yeah, that's a throwback picture, but yeah, I moved it out the way, so I hopefully that makes.
She's sick.
Hopefully, I don't get no more rude text messages.
Move that out the way. It is bothering me. Hey, that's future Mrs. Petrie, so you got to do that with the quickness.
Got to do it with the quickness, but anything she gonna say in the chat now that I done said something. But go ahead, let's take the shot real quick,
baby. Y'all got a shot pulling up. Here's to another successful episode, another successful week, man.
Man, woo! First thing first,
let's talk
about Kim Kardashian.
Let's talk about it. Let's just get straight into it. We get straight to the
right into it.
We get straight to the ignorance now. Let's get straight to the ignorance because this right here, I don't understand. I don't understand why she had to, she I don't know if there's a hidden message behind that, but she did a photo shoot, if I'm not mistaken. It was a photo shoot of her posing like GQ Man of the Year or something like that. She did some type of photo shoot about it, right? I'm not mistaken when I say that.
Right. It was for GQ.
It's for GQ. And I'm not understanding. I don't get it. I like what you put here, saying that following the footsteps of her stepdaddy. I find that kind of clever. That was very clever. I see what you did there. But go ahead. Tell me how you feel about this whole photo shoot. Her doing this whole posing thing. How do you feel about this?
Well, I feel. I feel I have no feeling. I'm confused. That's the feeling I got. I'm confused.
Same. I'm very confused.
I'm confused because I don't understand. I don't understand how. I'm not even mad at her.
Right.
I'm mad at GQ because for the idea.
Right.
I can't. That's an opportunity for Kim Kardashian. I'm not mad at her for taking the opportunity.
Right.
But I am mad that you. I don't know. I don't understand. Like, why did you think that being on the GQ Man of the Year magazine was going to be good? Why did you think Kim Kardashian being on the front of the magazine was going to do well for them?
I mean, to their point, not to cut you off, to their point.
Yeah, go ahead.
It is Kim Kardashian. So you put Kim Kardashian on the front of a magazine cover, more than likely it's going to sell. More than likely. I mean, she's, depending on who you target to, she's appealing to the eye. So therefore, it works. But why did it have to be Men of the Year issue with her taking pictures in suit and tie, eating Cheetos, licking her fingers? Like, that's where the confusion comes in for me. But go ahead, brother.
It says, okay, here we go. Kim Kardashian has held a laundry list of titles in her life, from entrepreneur and social media Scarlett to mom, sister, and man. Oh, I see what they did there. The powerhouse has been named one of GQ's Men of the Year. More specifically, it's Tycoon of the Year, gracing the magazine's cover in oversized business attire with a touch of Cheeto dust. Right there, that lets you know that it's not really a man of the year, because ain't no man gonna take a picture with Cheeto dust on his fingers.
Yeah.
Other honorees this year include Jacob Elordi, Travis Scott, DeMar Hamlin, and more. They gotta stop this with DeMar Hamlin. They gotta stop this. They got to. They have to. They have to. I get it, man. I get it. I get it. You died and you rose again. I get it.
That's crazy.
I get it, and I get it for the. I get it for. They're getting too out of hand. This man ain't even. Never mind. I'm gonna just let me keep going. Kardashian rocked a mix of menswear and her typical high fashion looks for the photo shoot and accompanying interview, which delivered into the reality star's personal and professional life. Joined by her manager Kris Jenner and sisters Courtney and Khloe, she particularly spoke of how her late father, attorney, and entrepreneur Robert Kardashian shaped both realms. That's the reason Kardashian. Oh, the 43-year-old's impressive resume includes 2 beauty lines, multiple perfumes, an energy drink, a mobile game, a private equity fund, and her $4 billion fashion company Skims, which recently expanded to include menswear. That's the reason Kardashian was given the GQ title, as the newly launched line and partnership of the NBA's official underwear launches the brand into a whole new territory.
Now, I will say that's big time. I will say that whole Skims partnership with the NBA and WNBA, that's big time. That's huge. I mean, she has made moves as a businesswoman. So I see what they're doing, but why? Like, she couldn't just pose as a businesswoman? Like,
then she wouldn't be on G. Do GQ have a Woman's of the Year magazine? I don't even know.
I don't know. I mean, if they don't, this could have been the perfect opportunity. Like, you could have just had her pose it in her normal like business attire and said like a woman like taking over a man's guy. I don't know. You could have found something clever to say, but like, y'all didn't have to have her posing in men's clothing. Like, I don't know. I mean, whatever. I was very confused. I get it, but
I get the money side of it too, Mom. Yeah, I understand that part, but absolutely. I don't. You gotta. This is something that this is almost like men that used to be women but wanted to be a man but still compete in men's sports. A woman that used to be a man who wants to compete in women's sports.
Mm-hmm.
When you start blurring that line, then you start to get stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You start to get things like, GQ Woman of the Year. I mean, GQ Man of the Year is a woman, because the lines are starting to get so blurred now,
right,
that it's acceptable.
Right.
This would have never happened, not even 10 years ago.
Yeah,
but now it's just what you're seeing right now with Kim Kardashian as the GQ Man of the Year is just a it's just a what's the word I'm looking for? It's just a I don't want to say it's not a correlation, but I'm trying to think of my big word I want to use. I'm gonna just use result. What you're seeing right there is a result of the generation that we are a part of now.
Right.
And that's just what it is. It's just nothing you can do about that. It's just how it's gonna go. And now, if there's a Woman of the Year magazine, there's gonna be a man. Well, you already had Bruce, Caitlyn, her stepdaddy.
For what though? Man of the Year?
Didn't he win? No, he won something. Did he win, man? He won something that was confusing. Either he won Man of the Year,
it could have been something
or he won like Most Impressive Woman, or he won Woman of the Year. He won something that didn't make sense.
Caitlyn,
I think it might have been Woman of the Year.
Jenner Award. She got a Nobel Peace Prize for courage.
No, I remember she won something about being the best woman or something.
She accepted the Arthur Ashe Courage Award at the ESPYs.
Yes, I remember that. I watched that.
Awarded Was it? All I'm seeing is all I'm seeing is the Courage Award.
The ESPYs?
Yeah.
Well, I could have had a dream about it. Maybe, I don't know.
You was confused, huh?
I was confused with the sleep. Confused like a mug.
Woke up even more confused. But I mean, just to keep it on the same train of the Kardashians, this is something that we didn't even have on there. But I mean, it kind of ties in because we talking about Kim. Let's talk about. Go ahead.
Caitlyn Jenner accepts Glamour's Woman of the Year award. So she was Glamour's Woman of the Year award.
I can see
because it's Caitlyn Jenner rightfully Woman of the Year. So yeah, I remember.
I can see your confusion.
Yeah, so that wasn't a dream.
It wasn't a dream. It really happened.
Yeah, I knew I went crazy. I don't study it, but it happened.
But like I said, I want to keep it with the same flow of the Kardashians. Tristan Thompson, like,
what did he do?
Bro came out and said he feels disgusted by cheating on Khloe Kardashian and wants to own up to mistakes. Brother,
I'm sure he does because she took him in. You mean Khloe, right?
Yeah.
She took him in when I think his brother special or something like that, or he got special needs or something like that. I think they house burned or something. And he been standing over there with her.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he do feel sick when she see how somebody rock for him like that.
I mean, bro, like he a wild boy for saying that. Like, bro, you had to wait till you cheated like 6 times, and now all of a sudden you feel disgusted. Like, bro, he a wild boy. Like,
yeah,
like what? Like, I just find that hilarious, bro. Like, you cheated like 6 times that the world knows about. So ain't no telling what you've done before, during, after, all of that. And now you're disgusted with yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's different when you see somebody like at your lowest point. You know, when his mama died, I think it was his mama, when his mama died or whatever, and it was just him and his special needs brother, and you see, it took this. Yeah, it's gonna take something. Right, it's gonna take something like, it's gonna take something like that to make him feel like that, because it's not it's the fact that he did it wrong, and you know, and she is there for him at his lowest moment in his life. Like that, it's kind of like your boy from the Tyler Perry movie, and he was dogging her until he got shot, and he needed her. And then what happened? Remember when she threw him in the water, and he would.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when she rolled that wheelchair in that tub.
Yep.
And he got he about to drown in that mug.
Yeah, bro. I remember that.
When she was eating her salad at the end of the table, and he was down there hungry. So she slid the salad to him and it fell off. Like, she was cold in the mug in that movie.
Yeah, she really was.
Until she met the light skinned man. She met the light
skinned man. Wasn't the light skinned man Shamar Moore?
Yeah, it was him. Yeah,
is that the movie with man. Is that the one where he had them braids?
Yeah, he had them braids. Yeah. I can do bad. I think he drove buses.
Mm-hmm.
No, he worked in the warehouse. That's another. It was another movie where she fell in love with the bus driver. But he worked in the warehouse. Anyways, the point I'm making is that it's similar to that. You know, the premise is close to that.
Absolutely.
You know, now when he started falling in love with her, but then she started moving her hand out the way, and then he wanted to propose, and then she got up and said, "I'm going to get my man," and she ran out because it was too late. I love that movie. And she took off. So the R. Kelly braids.
The R. Kelly braids is crazy. That's exactly what it was, though, Roy. Exactly what it was.
So that's what's happening with Tristan Thompson right now. He is the nigga in the wheelchair. But Khloe's not throwing him in the jacuzzi. She's giving him food, giving him a roof over his head, probably helping take care of his brother when he goes. Is he still playing? But anyways, even whether he is or not, you know, he probably why he's trying to get back into the league, or why he's on the league, she's there probably taking care of the brother, you know. So he just see all what she's doing for him, and it make him feel sick. That's easy.
Still a wild boy.
He's still wild.
Still, that's
like
wild.
BA said, he probably out there cheating right now.
Boy, he probably is. Like, you have to wait for the worst circumstances, and then you're gonna use that as an excuse as to why you cheat. It's a wild boy, man. It's a wild boy. I don't know, man. You think they're gonna have another kid? You think she'll take him back?
I mean, I don't know what their situation like is behind closed doors.
Right.
I can tell you that I think that she could take him back. Like I said, because they might be behind the closed door while they in the living room. They could be laughing and talking, and then Phil's starting to come back, and like this is what's making him feel sick again. So, I mean, if she feels like she wants to, then.
So was
Chad sound is that Chad? Am I pixelating?
Is it pixelating?
Let me know if I'm pixelating.
Let me check the stream because on mine is this. No, let me check.
I shouldn't be. I'm hardwired. Well, why are you checking that? Yeah. So I just think that it's just one of them things where, you just gotta, that's up to you. She might hit him at the dinner table. I'm going to get my man. I don't know.
That's crazy. I'm going to get my man. It is a little pixelated on the stream. I don't even know. Look, it's been a while since Satan been trying to work. He's trying to work right now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been a while since Satan tried to work on on our show, but he is trying to work. It seems like every 10 episodes he show his ugly ass face.
I am hardwired. I was worried about that, but I am hardwired. Oh well.
We'll make it do what it do.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
No, I mean we could just call Andre 3000 to play some of his new music for you. They usually do the trick when you always have some soothing sounds to come out.
I don't want to hear no Peter Pan.
You don't want to hear no Peter Pan. You're not fucking with you not. So you mean to tell me Andre 3K about to drop an album and knowing how much of I guess genius, because he does have a very, very good sense of music, and the things that he do, people will consider it being like musically genius. You're not excited to hear what type, like you're not even like interested in hearing what he got that he about to put out. Like not even intrigued by the slightest bit of how this is gonna sound.
No. And we gotta stop this. We gotta stop this genius talk. Me and Chad was just talking about Andre 3000 a couple weeks ago, and we were just talking about how he don't put out music and stuff and all that. And I said, man, like when the last time Andre 3000? Oh, I could tell you, it was during the Hip Hop Awards when we were talking about it, because he was nominated for something. And I said, these award shows be full of crap. How is he nominated for anything?
What was he on recently? Nothing?
My point exactly. Nothing. And so, and if he did have something, the world don't know about it. Maybe real music people might know what he was on, but he wasn't on nothing that was. He was on nothing that was going to be, worthy of talking about. So, I do think Andre 3000 can rap. I think he's a very talented artist. But we gotta stop with this genius, because I think people get genius because of that's the beauty of not putting out music all the time.
Right.
I think that's what it comes down to. Like, I don't like, would he probably actually be a real genius? Probably not. But that's when you don't put out music all the time, then people don't have much to hang their hat on.
Right.
Like, you can't get into the GOAT conversation if you're a quarterback who only had one good season.
True. Very
or
true.
Even 2 or 3 good seasons. The same thing with any sport. If you had 2 or 3 good seasons, and then you can go off into the history, we'll never hear about you. Yeah, because you had 2 or 3 seasons, but we don't know what would have happened to you. But I'm still going to take the guy who had 15 to 20 consecutive solid years.
Right. So are you saying that he's not even in the GOAT conversation? Like, as far as like,
you can't be, man. You cannot be. It's impossible to be in a GOAT conversation when you don't put out music often. I'm sorry. I get it.
No, I feel that.
I get it. Sometimes people are gonna be, and it ain't even just about music. Like I just gave the sports reference to. It's about anything that you want to consider that's a GOAT. You can't make something a GOAT because you don't see it often.
Right.
I think Kanye is a genius. Kanye has done millions of things. I think Kanye can be a GOAT. Drake can be a GOAT. Jay-Z to some people can be a GOAT. Wayne can be a GOAT. What is one thing all them folks got in common? Tupac, some people think is a GOAT. Biggie is a GOAT. Some people you can go Snoop Dogg, people like that. But what is the one thing in common? They all got a lot of music.
True.
And then Pac and Biggie get the death boost that I talked about on a couple episodes ago.
They do get the death boost.
So. You get the death boost, man, because they were legendary when they were alive, but of course when you die, that legend just continues to grow because people can write their own story. I think it's the same thing with Andre 3000.
Okay, I can see that.
So then they try to come and then they try to these celebrities try to genius talk you to thinking that they craft is so important. And it's kind of like I look at it as what's her name? The woman that's having the concerts and not showing up for them. Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill is having concerts and not showing up for him?
Man, there's been a whole bunch of things by Lauryn Hill, man, that she ain't like she just do her fans wrong and she show up late and she canceled another show and man, people. Wow. I was reading the comment. People like, I don't understand how long y'all still fans of her. Anyways, but Lauryn Hill, it's kind of like that. When I'm thinking about as far as how like you celebrity artists try to make it seem like they. So what did Andre say? Okay, I love rap music because it was a part of my youth.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to be out here with everybody rapping because it's almost like fun and being on the playground. I would love to be out here playing with everybody, but it's just not happening for me. So I want to break that part of it down before we move on. So what does that mean? It's just not happening for you. Like, are the bars not coming to you anymore? Like, did it like shut off, or is this something
is it like no opportunities? Like nobody wants you as a feature?
But we know that's not true.
It can't be true.
We know people want him. I mean, probably not NBA YoungBoy and all them, but I'm sure Drake probably would have loved to have done a song with you. I think that would be a fire song. Drake and Andre 3000.
I think J. Cole and Andre 3000 would be a fire song.
J. Cole would be a great song. I mean, so you cannot sit here and tell me that none of them have reached out to him to make music. And if so, in that point, you record music.
Yeah, in that point, that's where I'm confused by saying that it's not for him anymore. So it would have to be the latter, right? It have to be that maybe he's not getting the wordplay anymore. The bars is not like maybe he got writer's block.
So maybe so he got but you had a 15-year writer's block. Okay.
He probably took that time to like actually just like chill, like retire, like relax.
Retire from what?
From music.
But I mean, I know he got
no. I'm not saying the entire 15 years and then try to come. I'm saying like before, like because they was in the game for a minute, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like okay, and then he started doing movies. He had like Idlewild and what's that? The Brothers movie, Four Brothers.
Yeah, that's one of my top 10 movies of all time.
He had the movies. Then he had another. What was the other movie? It was funny with Cedric the Entertainer that he was in. Was that Four? That wasn't Four Brothers, was it?
Say one more time.
There was another movie he had with Cedric the Entertainer, or was that?
No, what's Cedric in for? I don't think no Cedric. Four Brothers is Mark Wahlberg and I just had Tyrese.
Yeah. That's what it's like. It was another movie with Cedric the Entertainer that he was in. He's been in a few movies too. Like, didn't he do a Jimi Hendrix movie? I know he was in Semi Pro. Be Cool. Yeah. Be Cool. That's the movie. Be Cool. Like he did a lot of movies after music. And then like after all of that, he probably was just trying to chill. That's probably like where he was like, okay, like I'm finally gonna relax. I'm gonna chill. And I'm just gonna, see what happens. And if the music comes back to where I want to get back into it, then I'm gonna try and get back into it. So now it's like after he chilled and everything, now he's trying to get back into it, and he may be to the point to where he's so like he's so persistent on, like, he really wants to do it, but like the fact that he wants to do it and he wants to drop the music like as soon as possible, maybe that's why he can't get no bars to come to his head. You see what I'm saying? Like, you go from music, then you do these movies, then you do the movies, and now you finally get time to chill, and now you're trying to get back into it, and now you haven't been doing it for so long because you've been doing other things. Now he probably got a writer block.
So
could be it.
Okay, so we'll address your writer's block comment a little later. I feel like it's gonna come back.
It will.
The next paragraph, he says, "This is the realest thing." Excuse me. This is the realest thing that's coming right now. Not to say that I would never do it again, but those are not the things that are coming right now, and I have to present what's given to me at the time.
Okay, so now when you say you have to present what's given to you right now, that's where, I mean, this is where the writer block could come back, because if you're in the studio, because you're in the studio giving us an instrumental album, so you're definitely in the studio. Why can't you just give us bars? Like, why can't you just give us some songs? It don't even have to be a album. It could be an EP. He could have came out there. What he said? He could have came out there with his worst shit ever, and we would have loved it. Not facts. Andre 3000 has that type of presence. I feel like when he steps on a song, when he steps up to a microphone, when he gets to rapping, people are ecstatic. So it could have been some BS, and people would have just been ecstatic that bro is back rapping. So I don't understand, I don't understand what he means by he just had to do what was presented to him at the time. That's what I'm not understanding at all. Like, you giving us an instrumental album? What, like, is there something that's like, what's preventing him from being able to give us an album with words?
I definitely agree with this too, VA. I was thinking the same thing. Like, you cannot sit there and tell me my boy ain't got a journal somewhere with some bars in it. My boy got a journal somewhere.
He got unreleased tracks. He got to have some unreleased tracks somewhere.
So then let's close this out. I mean, I get beats from producers, even like current producers now, all the time. And I still produce myself, but I just haven't found anything that's pleasing enough for me to want to present.
Oh, so now it's not, so he's contradicting everything he's saying.
That's why I don't think it's writer's block.
Now, okay, you good at this. You real good, because
that's why I think
I see what you did. Yeah, it definitely come back. I think now is that if you getting, so it's not so much writer's block. I think it's just you don't like the way you want to put out something that's going to be fire, because maybe you're trying to continue to stay up to that reputation that you hold. Like, you don't want to just put out anything. So maybe the beats that you are getting, you're not able to flow on there like you really want to. You're not able to slide on the beat like you want to. Maybe you feel like you did do something, and then you listen to it back 2, 3, 4 times, and he's like, nah, that ain't it. That's not it. Maybe that's it.
And you know what? For all my musical people out there that's gonna be like, you crazy. He's gonna be creative. He's just think of him of changing ways of how to be creative. And you know what? Y'all crazy. You're gonna listen to this one time. You're gonna listen to this flute. The flute going all throughout the album, and you're never going to listen to it again.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to hear it, because I'm just like after hearing these quotes, I just want to know what bro is doing.
Everybody,
like, is this a track? Is it?
Name me the last flute song you didn't play.
Never played a flute song.
Name me a flute song you have played.
I don't. Is it? But do we know it's just gonna be a flute? Like, it could just be beats that he produced that are flute.
No, I read something on somebody. Hold on.
Is it okay? If you read something that somebody put out, is it valid?
I don't know, but it's the shade
That's
room.
the thing.
They do a pretty good job. Let's see. It's been nearly 2 decades since Andre 3000 dropped about it worked, and he set the internet, the way that they spelled that, ablaze on Tuesday when he announced he has an album on the way. To fans' surprise, the album is not a rap project. In fact, he has no bars, no beats, no sub bass. The entire album will be a collection of Andre playing different types of flutes along with other digital wind instruments. Now, Flight, please go to your Apple Music and show me a track where you listening to double wind instruments.
I can't, brother.
Chad, drop some double wind instruments. Y'all niggas don't even know what a double wind instrument is.
Mental block is tough, and as an artist, if we don't love it, we won't release it. I get that. So okay, but to see Sam's point, he been on features. Now, what features? Sam said earlier that he was on Killer Mike's song. What Killer Mike song? I didn't even know Killer Mike was still dropping music. I thought he was an activist, and that was it. Like, I thought he was pushing the activist, the philanthropist. I thought he was pushing that wave. Not saying that he still can't rap. I didn't even know he was making music. So I haven't heard anything that Andre 3000 has been on that I can recall. Somebody please refresh my memory.
Mike, you don't know no double wind instrument is. I don't know why. Some niggas be on here lying, dog.
When you're so good at something, sometimes you may want to tap into another lane. I get that.
Yeah, no, I don't get that.
I get it to an extent, right? Like I feel like you can do that with certain things. When it comes to this,
I get that if it was Wayne trying the rock album. I get that with Drake trying his Jamaican accent and bull crap. I get
or trying like the people, UK drill and shit.
Right. Okay. I get those people who have been dominant for so long. I don't feel like Andre has been dominant. He has been, it's one of them people where they be like, you be like, man, look, let me tell you something, man. Drake the best rapper. Nah, nigga, have you heard Scarface? Nigga, I don't care about no Scarface. I'm sure Scarface can rap. I'm sure he can make words rhyme, and I'm sure he's very talented. Right. Who is making songs? Who is
okay? So now to clarify, you're basing it off of what you said earlier. If you're not dropping music, we can't classify you as a GOAT. Not necessarily how talented you are, because we all know Andre 3 Stacks got a flow. Like lyrically inclined.
A lot of people are talented.
No, I'm saying like lyrically inclined. Like there's a lot of people that's talented, but there's like greats when it comes to certain things though. Like this is what I'm saying is that, and I'm just playing devil's advocate because I have no qualms with what you're saying because I definitely understand where you're coming from. That's where for some people they consider Andre 3 Stacks the GOAT when it comes to lyricism. When it comes to him because they go based off of what he has dropped. He's lyrically inclined, how he puts shit together, how he flows, the double entendres, triple entendres, like it's deep rap, like it's meaningful rap, conscious rap. People just like there's people that really just like listening to rap for the bars, right? Okay. Then there's people that like to listen to people that is going to consistently put out music. We like to listen to the Drakes. We like to listen to the Waynes. We like to listen to the 2 Chainz. We like to listen to the 21 Savage, the people that consistently put out music. That's why it be a Young Boy is popping. That's why, the Trippie Redd, everything of that nature, because they consistently putting out music. It doesn't necessarily have to be good. The beat may be fire. The lyric is trash, but since the beat is fire and they're able to flow on that beat, no matter if we're not even listening to the lyrics, they're able to flow on the beat, so it's popping. But when it comes to lyricism, that's why people consider Andre 3 Stacks the GOAT, and that's why everybody was semi-excited that he was dropping the thing. So for you, it's more so Andre, you're not intrigued at all by anything Andre is coming out with because he's dropping something and it's not even a rap album in the last 15, 17 years, right? You are just saying that like I can't consider you anything because you haven't dropped music in the last 15 years at all. Like you have to consistently do that.
What if Michael Jordan came back and said, I'm coming back to suit up for the Chicago Bulls in the NBA? but I'm gonna sit on the bench.
That's where I'm like. I get what you're saying. Andre ain't sitting on the bench though. Like he's actually dropping something that's his. It's not rapping because honest. What would have been better? What would have been better if you would have said Michael Jordan says he's making a comeback. He's playing on the Bulls and he plans on playing. Okay, he ain't gonna be the same. I can see that comparing to Andre 3 Stacks coming out with something that's not the same of what he's doing. It's not rapping. It's a fluke.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But if you're saying that Michael Jordan is just sitting on the bench, well, Andre not really sitting on the bench. He actually releases something. He's trying something new. It's like Andre doing this is comparable to Michael Jordan stepping into ownership, trying something new, and it may not work. You see what I'm saying?
I don't think, and I think with my Michael Jordan, to me, it's like, yeah, you were great at something, but what's the point of you going to come back and do something if you're not going to do what you do?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
That's my point that I brought up with Michael Jordan. That's why I say the bench.
Your
analogy worked too, but that's why I said what I said. Okay. What is the point of you coming back to do something if you're not going to do something?
But then to see Sam's point, maybe he was just so. And once again, I'm playing devil's advocate because I don't want to sit here and say that I don't agree with what you're saying because I do.
Right.
I'm playing devil's advocate for the sake of conversation. To see Sam's point, 3 Stacks was so great at rhyming, and then he went and did his movies, which he got some good movies. He wasn't terrible. He wasn't a terrible actor. He's pretty good at that.
As the Shady Brother in 4 Brothers.
The Shady Brother in 4 Brothers. He was funny in Semi-Pro. He was funny in Be Cool. Idlewild was solid. But when you're so great at rapping, and then when you come back to music, to CCM's point, maybe you want to try something new.
I get it. I get the try something new part.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but I feel like it was a misdirect.
I got you. It definitely was a misdirect.
I agree with everybody. I seen Jonathan earlier said Durante do his homework. I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not saying that he's not good. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm not saying he's not talented. I'm not saying he's not lyrical.
Right.
But what I am gonna say on top of all that is that I feel like there's a lot of artists that are like him.
Okay.
That are very lyrical.
Uh-huh.
Killer Calion. I've heard some of his songs. Lyrical. Okay. I'm sure CCL give me a lot of people that are lyrical.
No, true.
Like they're and they lyrical, but they still putting out music. And you gotta love the music. I get the Outkast, been around dominating for a long time, but just don't tell me you got an album coming out. And like everybody else in here, I was excited because like I said, me and Chad just talking about, I do think when he gets to spitting, he can spit.
Oh yeah.
So now I want to hear what you got to say after it's been so long since you had to say this. And then you tell me, oh, okay, I know y'all was expecting a rap album. And although I love rap, I haven't found no beats yet that I like. So I'm going to go ahead and play this flute for y'all niggas. Did I lie? Did I just lie?
No, you did.
That's exactly what happened.
And honestly, when I seen, because you know how media is, the biggest headline, right? Andre 3000 dropping an album soon. Hell yeah, you go and click on it, but it ain't what you think. That's like, okay, like, bro, what? The better you are, hold on, wait. The better you are lyrically, the longer it takes to release. I mean, I guess to a point.
GTA.
I mean, Kendrick took 5 years, 6 years to drop his last album.
I get that.
But he rapped.
I get that.
He rapped.
I get taking some time and not dropping 3 albums a year like Drake. I get that part of it. But eventually long becomes too long.
So let's say,
and it's not like he's in a couple movies. First of all, the movies came out before 20. Most of the movies was before 2010.
I will say. So the 3 movies that we called out was definitely before 2010. But then he did, I think it was a Jimi Hendrix movie.
Well, what year was that?
2013. Okay. He did another movie called High Life, 2018. Did another movie called,
like he an actor. I need to start watching some of these Andre flicks.
Did another one called Showing Up, That was in 2022, and did another one called White Noise that's on Netflix.
Movies. So
he's been doing movies.
Yeah,
so maybe now it's just kind of like, now let me dip back into this.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, let me dip back into the music thing. And once again, to circle back to C-Sam's point, I'm gonna try something new. But
and like I said, I get that.
I will say I am appreciative that he came out and said that he was coming out with this type of album.
I wish he would said that before he said he was gonna release an album.
I see that.
I wish he would.
I can understand that. I can
understand on Sherry or Ricky Smiley Morning Show and was like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting into the music game, but I want to play a flute. Then we all, us as niggas, can be prepared for that. Instead of you getting our hopes up and then tearing our dreams down. And all y'all in the chat gonna listen to it one time and ain't gonna never play it again. There is never a situation that any of y'all will be in that you will play flute music.
But what happens if he
give me a situation that you would have to be in for you to play flute music?
I can't give you a situation.
I want the chat too. Give me a situation.
I'm gonna tell you, I can't give you a situation where I'm gonna be in where I'm gonna play flute music. Am I actually intrigued to hear what this is going to be? Yeah.
Oh, you doggone right. I'm listening to this.
I'm intrigued to what it's going to be. Like, I want to hear what this flute music is all about, and this digital wind music. Like, oh, my bad. Digital wind instruments. I want to hear what all of this is going to be about, because because us as fans of Andre 3000, we know how great he was as a rapper. Maybe he tapping into some shit that we had no idea. This album might be my daughter's new lullaby.
That's a good one. That is a good one. That is a good one.
That's a real good one.
That one. That's a good time for niggas to play flute music. That's a great answer.
That's a great answer. I
live with that. I will for sure live with that answer.
Oh, bro, she gonna be sleeping soundly to some digital wind instruments.
No, it ain't jazz. Flute. There might be flute that's in the jazz band, but that's not what niggas is hearing.
I'm really intrigued at what it is.
It's this week, right?
If kids love it, then it's going platinum. Yeah, facts. If kids love it, it's going platinum. Because the parents is gonna play that for the kids so they can shut up and go to sleep.
I can't find myself listening to a 3-minute flute song.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It's gotta. But there's other wind instruments, right?
Yeah.
Chimes. That's it. That's all I can give you.
Oh boy,
that's all I can give you. I gave you chimes. I gave you one.
If I hear some chimes, I'm turning it off. I'm going back. I'm going back to the Mexican OT.
Hey,
nigga be going hard. Brother had told me about him a long time ago. I was like, "Brother, you stupid. That nigga don't go hard." I started jamming Mexican OT. That boy be eating, dog. He climbing up my list.
I'm trying.
Who else got some music?
Wait. I typed in digital. What do you say? Digital wind instruments, right?
Double. Was it double? Or digital? Was it double or digital? Hold on. I think it was digital. I think you're right. Oh, well, I don't know what I did. Oh, damn.
Hey, Jonah wants something at band camp.
I told Chad about that. Yeah, I know all of us.
One time at band camp.
We all live the same. We all live the same life. I know y'all boys remember that recorder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what Andre 3000 is giving y'all. I just want you to know. If you don't know what a flute is, then I know you know what a recorder is, and that is what he's giving y'all.
Gonna be for niggas that do meditation. Yeah.
Niggas ain't touched the recorder since they graduated. Some people got held back because of that recorder.
Some did get held back because of that recorder.
Got held back because of that recorder.
Indian flute music is hella peaceful.
I'm sure it is, but we don't listen to it. Gonna be for
I will say, this right here, what C-Seb said, I will say to Kate's point about like Indian flute music being peaceful, and then C-Seb back door and say that for meditation, and how meditation, and I feel like And obviously, we know that for those that don't know, Andre 3 Stacks suffers from like anxiety and stuff of that nature. So that could be.
I didn't know that.
So that could like so
makes more sense now.
So now it makes more sense because like seeing that C-Sam said the meditation spot, that could be it.
C-Sam said go to the shade room. Let's see.
And look at how it say people are gonna be when they drop. I'm pulling it up right now. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. So everybody can see it.
While he's doing that, so Indian music is very peaceful. I've been to it, and them hookah lounges. They be having that and then they come in there and you got your hookah going. That'd be like the best hookah vibes. Y'all seen that girl said she got carbon monoxide from smoking that hookah?
I didn't see that. We're not doing this.
Somebody said she was using them light up coals, them instant lights.
The instant lights. Here you go, bro. Here you go. I sent Charm some of my favorite joints. Here we go. All right.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Shade Room reactions.
Oh, I screenshotted this article, but I didn't look at the videos. This is the article I was reading from.
Buddy. Everybody my age excited Andre 3000 about to drop something, but don't be surprised if it's just an album of him playing the flute. This how the shorty's gonna be when Andre 3K stop?
Stop playing with me, dog.
This how the shorty's gonna be when that Andre 3 Stacks drop?
Look, she playing the heck out that recorder.
I really hope Andre been practicing the ever-living hell out of that flute. He better not make me listen to a whole album of flautist mediocrity after 17 years. Very true. I mean, very true. I don't know what's funnier about this, if it's the Bulldogs joint or LeBron and 2 Chainz the video going to this shit. I don't know what's funny.
I know it's a flute, Kate, but for now it's gonna be a recorder.
And this is what you was reading. Recorder. And this is what you was reading.
Yeah, right? I screenshotted this, but I didn't look at the video.
Got you. I mean, listen, man. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued to what is about to come out.
C-Sam said, "Nah, they didn't clean their hookah in their dirty water." VA said, "Hookah hoochies,
hookah hoochies,
hookah
hoochies."
Hey, as someone who loves to do the hookah himself, I was laughing like a because if there was a selfie of her with this oxygen mask. How much hookah you gotta smoke to get carbon monoxide?
That's crazy. That's insane. To get carbon monoxide is crazy.
She must have went to one of them. She must have went to one of them radio promos. We got two for two hookahs, $10. And she was in that. Hey, Fly, she was in that mud double fisted.
All of that shit going crazy, bro.
She was hitting 2 hookahs at one time, boy.
Going crazy. Everybody do the hookah.
I'm sorry, that's not nothing. That wasn't part of what we was gonna talk about today. But
man, dog.
And that lady and them girls, they had that carbon monoxide from them light. I'm mad. I'm laughing because I be using the Insta lights too.
You better watch out, brother.
I'm scared of the same shit. I knew I was claiming too much today. I knew my cough felt different.
You're gonna be claiming the same shit, brother.
Bro, let me tell you. This ain't got nothing to do with anything. Let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. So I'm riding, right? And I leave work and I go and I go on the normal way I would go to work. So it was traffic that way. So I had to turn off and veer. So then I got back on the beltway. The GPS said, hey, you need to exit Aldine Westfield. I said, all right, cool. Exit Aldine Westfield. I'm like, I'm gonna listen to Apple because they know what's best for me. Because if they're telling me to exit Aldine Westfield, when I normally would exit the airport. So they told me to exit. So I said, all right, cool. So I turn off Aldine Westfield and I go this back road. Bunch of potholes back there. Completely forgot. Boom, hit a pothole. Flat car tire on flat.
Lord have mercy.
So I'm stranded. I had to push off to where the little part. I had to I hate Apple Maps too now. I'm definitely going to Google. So I had to pull off into the little part where you can park your car and watch the planes fly over.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, hey nigga, some of them planes were flying close. Like
I already know, bro.
Nigga. Nigga was waving at me close.
I already know, bro. I know.
Flying nigga flew by. I seen the nigga leaving the bathroom. Like, nigga, ain't you supposed to be sitting down? Y'all land.
You about to land. The seatbelt ain't on. The seatbelt ain't on.
That lady still sleep on you? That's how close they were. I seen all this, y'all. The pilot even chunked up a deuce. I swear he was black. I see it was real quick. I couldn't see it.
He threw that hole up like this.
He was like, I feel like my nigga was gonna spin the block when he parked. Come check on your boy. I thought once he parked his wheel, I thought he gonna come give me a jump. Anyway, but it's not my battery, it's my tire. So I'm changing my tire and I'm putting the tire on. I'm putting the tire on my daddy. I'll tell you, bro, story. It's funny to laugh at now. I was stressed last night. So I'm on the phone with my daddy because it's a dark road, it's night, planes flying. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. Them planes, you can feel the whoosh, it was just flying right over you. And so I sent my daddy my location just in case anything happened to me. I wanted to know where they could last see my body. So when I sent my location, my daddy pulls up like 5 minutes later. He said, "Oh, I was just in the area." What? You was just in the area? What? Okay. But at that point, I was already done. He said, "Man, I think I hit that same pothole." I say, "Oh man, that's cool." So I get back in my car on the spare. I'm driving home. 1 minute later, boom, hit another pothole. Car just rocking. Car just rocking.
Oh no.
Hey man, where'd you go? He said, "Son, my car shaking too." He said, "My car shaking too." I said, "Oh, you hit the pothole too?" We pull in the gas station, bro. I didn't pop my regular tire, and then I popped my spare. I'm tireless. I'm tireless. My daddy said, "All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in my car, we're gonna go to the house, we're gonna go to the house, get the spare out the Nissan, bring it back. All right, cool." His tire low. So the whole time we literally going down 1960, 10 miles an hour, rocking. I got so used to it. I raised the window down, I'm just sticking out the window. The nigga drove by next to us and like, look, this is what he did. He was like, "You're tired." I said, "Yeah, we know." We just kept on rocking. I was on the phone with my mama. Nobody cared about it. Like 12 people tried to stop and help us because we rocked the whole way. I don't know how my daddy did it, but we made it to the house. We get out the car. I look at the light. I get my flash. I look at his tire. Big old hole in the tire. So I say all this to say, there is nothing like a father's love for his son. If you can drive on a one whole tire all the way till we get back to, I'm telling you, bro. I was mad at first, but then I got home. I just couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, how I popped 2 tires.
I gotta take another shot for that, bro. I'm glad. Shout out to your pops, man. Shout out to your pops, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming. I kept saying I'm good. I said I don't need you to come see me. I said I'm good. I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm about to get the tire on because my tire changing conditions wasn't suitable for me. It was a little chilly. I didn't have a jacket. I wasn't on concrete. It was gravel, so you can't put your knee in the ground because now the rocks is sticking you in your knees. And
the tire changing conditions wasn't for me.
What? The tire changing conditions. I got planes flying over me, weird noises going off around me. Yeah.
Hey man, shout out. Hey VA, I use Waze. I definitely use Waze.
See Sam, Apple Maps tell you where the cops at.
Yeah, Apple Maps tell you where the cops at now. See Sam.
Speed check ahead.
But Waze is definitely
you can see the police officer.
You can see a police officer. You can see a cone up ahead. You can see debris.
Plate. How many people he didn't pull over? What's his pullover percentage?
Everything.
What's his pullover percentage? His percentage is higher during the day than it is at night.
Remember, it's the end of the month, so he didn't hit his quota.
Yep. The app tells you if he hit his quota or not. Yep, it do that too. Nigga got 50 out of 52. Yo, he got you.
Oh, he got you.
If you go 51 in the 50,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You better stay below 50, brother. You stay below 50. That's funny, man.
What's next? Man? I just had to tell that was just so funny to me, man.
We'll get into the last story of the night before we get into our cancellation of the week, man.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm not even gonna lie. And it kind of goes back to what you said earlier about Kim K. About what you said, this is just this generation. And I'm tired of these two, man. I'm really tired of Lena the Plug and Adam 22. Like, I'm just tired of it. Bro is holding a reality show for the third person in their scene, but it's really just another dude that is just going to smash his wife. For those that don't know who Adam 22 and Lena the Plug is, they are both porn stars. So now you see this, it makes sense. So you don't say. And, earlier in the year, Lena the Plug did a video with another porn star by the name of Jason Love. And after they shot, Jason Love took to social media and had some comments to say about, about how the scene went, how everything was. And I guess Adam 22 didn't really like what he heard. And he basically said that Jason Love was on the forbidden list for raw dogging or whatever they do his wife, which is crazy to say. And now he's having a reality show of who can smash his wife, Lena the Plug. My brother Pete, you're perfect. What is your take on this whole situation? While you talk about it, I'm going to take my shot.
They kept. Oh, I thought you took it when I was laughing. That's why I took it. My fault.
I'm taking it.
So, I think. How do I want to word this? The Adam 22 and Jason Love kind of set this up.
Right.
And they probably planned this the entire time.
I was just thinking that. Great marketing scheme.
Right. So, then let's fake a little argument and stuff. I'm looking at this picture of her and all the BBCs that surrounded her. What?
Why are you looking at it?
No, I'm not looking at. I'm looking at just the picture. No, not like the actual BBC.
Oh, I was about to say.
Not the actual BBCs. I'm talking about the niggas standing behind her.
I just say, Chaz, run upstairs now.
No, they got their clothes. No, it's the guys, the contestants on the show.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
that's crazy for you to call them BBCs. You couldn't just call them contestants.
That's what they're gonna be on when she upload that video. I did see that too. I did see that. I did see that the winner gets to record it on OnlyFans where you have to pay to see. So it's like a pay-per-view event. So
bro, this whole a boxing match?
It's like the pay-per-view.
This whole a UFC event?
It's like,
bro, what?
Rob, you didn't walk in on nothing. It was a joke that wasn't that good. But I had to explain it. But
definitely had to explain
it turned out all right. Everybody knows we're on the same page now. But
I was confused.
Yeah, you thought I was just looking at her in a standoff. You thought I was looking at a picture with guns drawn on her. Man, come on, man! I can't believe. I feel
bro.
I feel disrespected.
Not even on no disrespect. It was just caught me by surprise. Like you said, yeah, I see a picture of Lena with all the BBCs around her. It just caught me by surprise, bro.
I should have said BBC contestants.
There you go. Contestants. There you go.
So,
oh man, bro,
I couldn't find the exact thing I was looking for, but I know one of them is a TikToker, Crip Mac. Crip Mac got tattoos on his face.
Crip Mac been on Adam 22's podcast a lot, so that makes sense.
So, and actually, bro, this is just reverse of what they already do.
What you mean?
Let me help you out here. So Adam 22 and Lena the Plug have a podcast. So this is what they do on this podcast. They interview a woman, get to know her, talk about her, get to, talk about experiences and stuff like that, like what's the dirtiest thing you've ever done, stuff like that. They talk about all that on the podcast. Adam and Lena have a podcast. It's always a woman that they're interviewing. And then after that, they bang the living crap out of her.
Yeah.
What an interesting concept for a podcast.
What's the podcast called?
Now that I don't know. It's
for research purposes.
I would just type in Adam 22 and Lena's podcast. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, because I only know about No Jumper, and that's Adam 22's podcast. So that's the only thing I know.
No, they have one together. They interview, get to know you, butter you up, and then smash you. But it's always a woman, man. So that's all this reality show is just switched now. This will be the first time that Adam 22 does a man, woman.
Is he? So from what I read, it was just a contestant is going to be doing a scene with Lena the Plug. He's not going to be in it. Is he actually going to be in the scene?
I seen something that was going to be like, because, I guess, I'm sorry, because you're right. Yeah, you're right. They were talking about more of the hypocrisy, like how when there, it's a woman on the show, they can be able to do something like this, but now she's getting all this hate for her being a man, for her being, picking a man and wanting to do the same thing that he's doing, or I guess what they're doing. So I think they were talking about how they like the hypocrisy. That's what the article that I read. But anyways, that's what they do in their podcast.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I guess to kind of, it's gonna be an interesting show. I'm not gonna watch it. I can't wait for TikTok to tell me, to let me know who won. I want to know who. I'm not gonna watch it, but I do want to know who won.
I do want to know who won.
I'm not paying for the pay-per-view fight. I'm not paying for it.
Yeah, I'm not paying for no pay-per-view fight, dog.
Nah, I'm not doing that, dog.
I'm not paying for that, dog.
But one of them is a porn star. Another guy is a porn star that's known for banging other dudes' wives.
Wait,
so
what?
You remember Tyrone?
Yeah,
the real Tyrone.
Yes.
Oh, here you go. For the love of Lena, we'll see Lena, whatever. For the love of Lena, we'll see 10 men compete for the grand prize or prizes, as the case is here. Some of the contestants include TikToker Crip Mac, tap dancing virgin Churley, male porn star John Legendary, who's known for banging other men's wives. Yeah, my wife, I don't know if she listened, but she can't talk to no nigga named John.
So wait, I'm just trying to figure out
what John Legendary. Oh my God! His marketing team was like, "No, we're not gonna do John Legend.
John Legendary.
Legendary,
bro. What? So what is? I'm intrigued, but I'm not intrigued. But I am intrigued. What is the 10 people competing? What's the what are y'all competing in? You just gonna keep dogging her for 2 weeks? And see what she liked the
like
most.
A love show. It's gonna be like a love show.
So
Plug Talk. The name of the podcast is called Plug Talk.
Got you.
But yeah, they're just gonna be. It's like competing for her love. She's gonna see which one. What the show is going. I can almost guess because I've seen some raggedy. I told you before. I told you.
See some raggedy.
I see some raggedy porno videos before. Wait, it just came to my mind real quick before I continue.
Oh my god!
A long time ago, I seen the raggediest porno video. The nigga, he was a maintenance man in her apartment. So he comes into the apartment. He got on a muscle shirt and some shorts, some jean shorts. And so she's like, yeah, my sink needs fixing. So he goes and he opens up the sink. Like I'm about to lose you right here. He opens up the sink and he says, oh, I found your problem. Oh, because she said she was going to go change. I'm sorry, I missed that part of the story. So she said she was going to go change. So he said, I found your problem. She said, where was it? This is what this nigga said. You had too many spray bottles in the way, so I pulled it out and put them back in. I'm not kidding. He said, you had too many spray bottles. I had to pull them out and put them back in. Then she came back into the room and she bent down there to look and said, you sure right. I said, this is where Tubi movie started. That is when I realized Tubi came from porn. So I say all that to say, I think this reality show is going to be as cheesy as it gets. And I don't want to see a bit of it because I'm so sick.
Oh, man, I had enough of you, man. Get into the cancellation of the day, dog. I had enough of you.
With the cancellation day, this ain't really funny, but we're going to cancel these two daycare workers who thought that the children were pit bull puppies.
It's not funny. It's not funny either. It's not funny.
It's not funny. But let me explain what happened for the cancel person of the week. So this week, y'all, we're gonna be canceling two daycare workers, Erica Jones and Serena Caldwell. They were busted for running a child fight ring at a local daycare.
Child fight ring at a local daycare is crazy, bro.
Allegedly, they made toddlers fight each other, causing uproar and leading to their arrest. No major physical harm to the kids, but the emotional impact is a concern. So we want to cancel. What were their names again? Hold on. We want to cancel these folks. We want to cancel Erica Jones and Serena Caldwell. Oh, that's a woman. Oh, so we want to cancel them too because these two ladies are pieces of trash and devils. Worked at a daycare where they was fighting. They were having a child fight ring, meaning they was getting kids in the middle of a ring, like a middle of a circle, and letting them fight. And normally these fight rings come with money, so. Was people showing up to fight with like to look at the fight? Like, was people buying tickets? What was they making? Normally, you do fight rings to make money. There was no way they were doing fight rings like the Oklahoma drill in football.
No way. There's no way.
No way. It was just a circle and somebody just run out there and you catch your two and get back.
Yeah, there's no way.
Like if I put my boy in here, my David. Oh, he coming out. He coming out. I'm telling you right now, he coming out. I don't know what it's gonna be. He coming out of them. Well, they're gonna make a movie about my boy. Netflix, or it might be on Tubi. But we're gonna cancel these. We're gonna cancel Erica and Serena.
Oh, bro.
Because this ain't right. You know, normally, y'all fighting kids. Like nobody fights. They fight pit bulls. They don't fight pit bull puppies. So let them kids grow up. Let them. Not y'all done damage these kids for life. I hope y'all rot in jail for the rest of y'all lives.
Yeah, y'all wild. Y'all are two wild women. Yeah, wild.
One of them I was confused by. I didn't know that was a dude until I read the name. I said, Erica Serena. This is gonna be a good documentary. We might have to get this. Is gonna be a good documentary. It's not a big enough story to be a documentary. If this was like a national story, then I feel like it would have a documentary. But the fact that it's not a national story is also lets me know or makes me wonder: is this happening more often than we think?
It might.
You know, so
ain't no telling. It's a sick world we live in, man.
But what I don't get the idea of what make you want to do a child fight ring. Like like how was that conversation like before they got to? No, they wasn't a transformer. They looked like they just had a rough life. Like they lost a couple kids, couple house fires, something like that. Like that kind of life.
I'm mad. I looked at C-Sam's comment, and I was sitting here trying to figure out what he meant.
Oh, and I just picked it up like,
and you just picked it up like it was nothing. And now I know.
No, so yeah, no. This is a regular C-Sam. So y'all little kids is C-Sam said y'all little kids is too soft. Make us quicker right now. Oh, we about to get canceled. We don't want to get canceled with them. And here goes Jonathan. I think Jonathan is the voice of reasoning. You got to be a certain kind of evil to do stuff like that.
Kids too soft.
That's how he's being in Oklahoma drilling football. That's when you knew you was tough or not. When you had a line up in that circle and people running at you from all angles.
There's something wrong with people, man.
Something wrong with people, bro. They must have no slides. They can't have no. They must don't have no coloring books or nothing. Like you have to have almost no equipment for you to want to make a child fight ring.
Right.
No, there must be no learning equipment. There must be no little shapes and stuff they can play with. No books. They must have had it. Looking at this building, I don't see nothing it really don't look like it has a park and stuff. But
ain't no telling.
And if their child win, do you get free daycare for the week?
Well, that's a good point. Good point.
Question that need answers.
It's crazy. It's crazy that we even went there because it kind of sounds like we encouraging it.
I ain't encouraging. Just you gotta be some reward.
It's got it. I mean, you're right. It definitely gotta be some reward if you're gonna make them fight.
It gotta be some reward. Niggas ain't just end up fighting for no reason.
Gotta be.
But we hope that y'all rot in jail for at least a good amount of time. Erica Jones, Serena Caldwell, you are despicable. You are unbelievable.
I could transform.
Y'all are despicable. Y'all are despicable. And y'all are despicable. Okay. And I just want y'all to know all of that. That's what I think about them. I hope y'all rot in jail 20 years to 25 years. One of them probably be gone because she already 56, but the other one can still get out and live a good life. So
what question for you before we get up out of here, before we do our outro and get up out of here and get into the zombies mode? I know what despicable is, but what's despicable and what was the other one you said? Fist? Yeah, what are those two? Are they synonyms of despicable?
That's all it is, bro.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. Sure.
Yeah, just let it ride, bro. Nobody caught on to that until you said it. You just had to let that ride.
And this has been another episode of the Don't Cancel Me podcast, man. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for pulling up. As always, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure that you ring the bell to be notified.
Over Adam.
Please
what's the problem? They got a Young Avengers coming out. Why I can't? Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry. We're gonna cancel them. We just want to make sure that y'all please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 700 before the year is over with. And this has been an incredible episode 65. I am Petrie Perfect.
I'm Philo Flight.
And we out. Peace.